Hey everyone, my name is Ethan and this is just a week in my life as a student at Penn State. Okay, I'm going to try to attempt to cut my own hair. I've done it before, but this time I'm borrowing my roommate buzzer. Never used a wireless one before. It's not working. Look at this, only $20 when a normal haircut would be $22.
5 hours later.
Soup.
Okay. Buffalo Wild Wings style.
Okay, so I just woke up at 7:30 and I'm gonna try to go on a run. Okay, so I just took a shower, feeling good. My run was like 2.5 miles. I don't really have any classes today. I have like a couple meetings just on my computer. Okay, so the first thing I like to do in the morning is just make myself a nice cup of coffee. Then I'm gonna make some eggs. Okay, so the first thing I like to do in the morning is just check all my emails to make sure there's nothing urgent. One of the things that I'm doing this semester is working on my senior thesis, which I'm doing in English. In summer of 2019, I traveled to India where I stayed there for a month. So I'm writing my thesis about that experience, specifically about the doctors who I met there and the relationships they had with their patients. I have to get it finished in about 2 or so months, and it has to be around 100 pages, and I think I'm at 13 good pages right now. I love every second of writing it. So I just got a notification that our water in our apartment is gonna be shut off at noon. It's 11:50, so I'm trying to take advantage of the moment. I'm vegetarian. I have some falafel from last week. Then I have a tomato, some lettuce, and some carrots. I'm gonna try to cut it up, make a nice falafel salad. Water's gonna be shut off at 12. Oh no. Okay, so I just have a meeting at 12:20. Now I got my falafel salad with hummus. Okay, so my meeting is starting very soon. Maddie, say hi. So I just had a really great meeting with Maddie. We've been friends since we were very small, working on a non-profit together. Coffee number 2, peanut butter, and banana. As it gets later in the day, I start to look more dead. Just got done with standing at this desk for a while and just sending out a bunch of emails, working to get the nonprofit team all set up. I'm just gonna work on grading some lab reports. There's about 40 lab reports that I need to grade. Okay, so it's 5:30 now. I'm just gonna read a research article for this one class I'm taking. It's called How Race and Place Jointly Affect Youth. Super interesting class that I think is really relevant to the issues we face today. I really like reading these articles. I think they're super interesting and fun to read. So while many people might think of this as like a chore or something that they have to get through, I try to make sure that I take the time to really appreciate what I'm reading and enjoy it. Okay, so I just made a beautiful burrito. So now all we gotta do is wait.
Trees and trying to get a glimpse of chimps, but we've got...
Okay, so I'm also studying for the MCAT, which I'm gonna try to take again in January. So I'm gonna do 30 minutes of this program that's called UWorld. Hopefully this goes well. Okay, so I'm on a mission. I have to go and pick up a sewing machine from my boss's apartment. Okay, so I just picked up the sewing machine. They were so nice. They let me inside their house. Got to meet their dog and their cat.
Ethan, I love you. You're super sexy. Oh, that's so cute. Isn't that so cute?
Just for my children, you know?
Do you know that vaccines are secretly how Bill Gates controls you, and then the camera's not even on me anymore?
Okay,
I can't spew my conspiracy theories about QAnon.
how's your week, Sneha?
Alright,
Pretty decent. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Ethan.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so it is Tuesday today. I woke up at 6 a.m. I always set my alarm for like 6:30, and for some reason I always wake up before my alarm. Today is gonna be one of the busiest days. I teach a class in the morning from 8 to 10 a.m., the anatomy and physiology. Then I have my senior seminar, have lunch with a friend, and I have a meeting for my nonprofit with Donald, who's just a student who seemed really interested in what we're doing. Then I have my neuroscience class, and then I have a sociology class. I'm on like a panel for this program that's called the Spark program. It helps students locate scholarships and funding while they're in college. So I'll be speaking about my experience because I was a member of that program my freshman year. I'm just working on making some breakfast right now. I'm gonna also make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. How crazy do you think I am? Like on a scale of like 1 to 10. My kids will see I don't know what I'm talking about. The name? I had 2 names. Juliet or Dakota.
I love Dakota.
Okay, we gotta focus. We're getting down to business. Questions I was thinking about to ask on the quiz, which would have been what does like proprioception refer to? Then I decided I wanted to be nice. Do we have any dancers in the room? Please raise your hand. I was homeschooled until 6th grade. That's probably why I'm so weird, right? But like one of my really good friends, we did like all sorts of crazy things. My friend's brother like threw a stick and it like hit her in the eye, or the spear. It came in and somehow she got a tear in her retina. So the retina's all the way back there. She's fine now. She can see. So we have the lens and the cornea here. You have the sclera here, which is the white part of your eye, and it comes and it's continuous with the cornea. When light enters, basically those structures change shape. So think to yourself, imagine a situation where your eyes would dilate. For example, in this room right now, it's pretty low light, right? So we need more light to get into our eyes. So what happens? One of us.
Kids are gonna see that.
I know. Every single one of us. Isn't this incredible? Every single one of us. Our irises are like moving back and our pupils are getting a little wider. Yeah, so myopia is nearsightedness, right? Mm-hmm. I think of it when you break apart the word nearsightedness, whatever that word is, I just think that's what you can actually see. So you can see only near structures, but you can't see far away. Conversely, you have hyperopia. Wait, okay.
Remember, you have to push it a little bit to get it to go.
This goes way too fast. Can you do tricks on here?
Do you know?
Oh yeah, I do backflips all the time.
Oh, yeah. That was a really good class. This is like the spiritual center on campus. Okay, so I'm just walking to my psychology senior seminar. I love teaching the anatomy class. It is so much fun. I just saw my boss and I was telling her it's like a party every day. How was class?
Pretty good. It was interesting. I think the topic is really interesting, the way that we talk about faith, racism, and how that applies to society at large. Really? Oh, that's actually kind of interesting.
So I feel like that might have more of a buffering. Oh, I watched this video last night about the Finnish education system. You're live. Show us what you got.
Okay, well, this is from Panera. It's an iced coffee. I got black leggings because mine grip. And I got a Winnie the Pooh shirt.
Why'd you get that?
I love Disney.
Oh, all right. Hello, future viewers of Ethan's video.
Okay, I think we're recording.
You're recording? All right.
We're good.
Well,
okay, this is Spud.
Yes, here at 3 Dots with the Moloch. Let me show you inside. So we've got this giant puppet creature, which is controlled by like 7 different people. They kind of hang out in there. Every one of these items is donated by somebody, and it's an item that had meaning to them at some point in their life and now no longer. So it's very nostalgic driven. Yes, everything you see in here, there's just like obscure random little things.
How long did this take to build this whole structure?
A day and a half. So
Okay.
yeah,
Only a day and a half.
Like, it's real meta, talking about a film while making a film.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they made it for this giant like film production that they were doing. So you can see them actually like practicing to like make it come to life.
Awesome. I have to promote your book on here too.
Book? Oh yeah, you want to?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's check out your book.
Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, dude, you'll be the first in person since these literally just arrived.
Really?
So this is
That's exciting.
the whole stack of them. So the concept behind it is oftentimes people just like live in their town and just consume things. You go to a restaurant, you go partake in this whatever performance or sports activity, but you don't actually become an active participant in the places where you live. And so the book is giving people the permission and then the tools and frameworks to actually go be an active participant in the towns that they are, contributing to. So whether that's where you live, where you work, where you learn, where you play, like be an active participant and help design something that makes the community a better place for others. So.
Awesome. Oh, I love it. I'm just in front of the alumni building right now. It's super pretty. They have a pond back there. I'm so happy I ran into Spud and his dog Bodhi. I hopped in. I knew he had just published a book, so I wanted to check that out and get a copy for myself. So I'm really happy I did that, and I'm happy that he gave us a tour. Really cool to see Alicia too. She's doing very interesting things. Good work with a researcher known as Michael Mann, he's very famous in terms of the whole field of climatology, climate science. So it was interesting to talk to her and hear more about that research she's doing. So I'm just popping in here. I have a meeting at 2:30, which I'm just gonna do through Zoom. And then a couple floors up, I have a class at 3:05. They're in my neuroscience class, which... Hello. Yeah, the class in Thomas building. It's the biggest lecture hall in all of Penn State.
It's not uncommon for me to be criticized by various constituencies of people. And mostly it's because, I don't think that, like, everybody, no matter what I say, we're on this side, someone's going to disagree with it. I mean,
hello everyone, my name is Ethan. It's also my last semester here. So I'll be studying abroad next semester, studying psychology and a little bit of English. Yeah. So in terms of, my research here on campus, which is in the English department, I lived in India in a small rural village for a month, where I got to interact with the community members there and meet different doctors. And I wanted to, when I came back, I knew that I wanted to, I guess, research that experience more and really document it and kind of do like an ethnography. Oh my gosh. So I'm just back on my bike now, heading back. That was a very, very long day.